Hi, families and first graders. It's me, Miss Miller. I wanted to record a video with you guys today just to talk about some changes that we are going to be doing with our online virtual learning. So, I have sent out a couple messages on Seesaw and I have talked about the changes that we are doing with small group. So, the new rule that we have, or the new rule that the district has, is that while students are online virtually with us on Zoom, they have to stay for the full 2.5 hours that they are with us. So we start at 12:15, and they stay until 2:45. So when we are doing small groups, previously they would log off and then come back at a certain time. And we are no longer doing that. So now, what I and Ms. Vega are asking them is that they need to be working on certain things independently. So if I am pulling a small group, they will be working on reading independently. And I'm creating this video to list and talk about the 4 things that they are to be doing when I am working with a small group and I am not working with them. So if I'm working with them in a small group, clearly they will be reading with me. But if they are not reading with me, they should be independently working on their reading by themselves. And they have 4 options. So this slideshow, we're going to go over those options that they have to make on their own. Okay, so here are the 4 options listed. The first option is they can read books that they have at home. So if you guys have a library for books that are at their level or at their leisure, they can get a stack of books and they can read those quietly in front of their iPad. The second option they have is an app that we have been using since the beginning of the year called Epic. The third option they have is to read books that they have on Arc Bookshelf. That's another app that we have been using since the beginning of the year. And then the fourth is a new website that I started using this week called Storyline Online. And for the rest of this PowerPoint and video, I will be showing you how to log into Epic, how to log into Arc Bookshelf, and how to access Storyline Online. All right. So the first is I use my iPad to kind of mirror and show you exactly what the students will be looking at. So the first app that we'll talk about is Epic, and I have it up here in the corner. Oops, sorry. I have it up here in the corner, and it is Epic. It's circled in yellow. It's a blue app with a rainbow. Okay, so look for that app and click on it. Okay. Now, this is what you will look at if you've never logged into Epic. So it will look like this. It has parents, educators, class code, and have an account sign in. So what I would like you to do is to click on enter class code. I circled it for you in yellow. And then it will come up to this screen. And in yellow, I circled where you have to enter the class code. So you will enter RHW 8453. It's right here. RHW 8453. You will enter this class code right here. The next thing that will pop up after you enter the class code is this, and you select your profile. So each student, if they are within my first grade classroom, they will have their little emoji that they have to find, and they just click on it and they have access to all of the books. Okay, so that is how you access Epic and how you log into Epic. And one more time, if you need that class code, it is RHW 8453. The next app that the students can access, so they will access their regular books that they have at home. Epic, the next app that we'll be talking about is Clever. We do use Clever every single day, so hopefully you guys already have access to this one. If not, it is a blue app with a white C, and it's called Clever. So find that app on your child's device, click on Clever, and then this will automatically come up after you click on Clever. So at the top, it says Scan Clever Badge. And me and Miss Vega printed out and laminated class badges for every student. They look like a QR code. So students should have access to that. They can scan that, kind of like take a picture of it, and it'll load them into their account. If they do not have that badge, if you do not have access to that badge, you're going to log in with username/password. And it will take you to this where you log in with Google. And you got this information, the username and password, at the start of the year through the technology department. If you have that information saved, you're going to put that in here. If you do not have that information and you do not have the Clever badge, please call the off-front office and they will direct a phone call to me. Or you can write me on Seesaw and I will gladly send you your username and password information so that you can log into Clever. Once you log into Clever, these are all the apps that your child has access to. So they have access to Arc Adventures. I apologize. They have access to Arc Adventures, Arc Bookshelf, Brain Pop, so on and so forth. Arc Bookshelf is the red book with a line of colors through it. I circled it in yellow. You will click on that app and it'll take you to arcbookshelf.com. And this is exactly what it looks like. On the left of the screen, over here on the left of the screen, you do have different colors of levels of where the students should be. If they are reading at yellow level, then you click on yellow. If they're reading at 1 green, you click on 1 green, so on and so forth, and those books will be at their level. Then last choice the students can make is using Storyline Online. And I will show you how to access that website as well as how to create it into an app so that the students can just click in and it automatically takes them there. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the Compass or to the Internet app. I circled it in yellow. And at the top toolbar in gray, you are going to enter www.storylineonline.net. And then you are going to hit the blue go. And then it'll take you to this website, storylineonline.net, which is a fabulous website filled with stories. You click the arrows back and forth to see the different stories, and authors and actors and other really cool, important figures have recorded themselves on YouTube reading these stories, really animated. I love this application, and they also show the pictures to the students. They read it along with them. It's a great way to hear a fluent reader read to them. The students usually like this app the most, but it then takes them to YouTube and reads them stories. And students can choose what story they would like to listen to. So now I'm going to show you how to add this website as an app onto your phone or onto this child's device. So on the right-hand corner, you are going to click on the little box with the arrow pointing up. I circled it in yellow for you. And once you click on that, it's going to have a drop-down menu of some options. And you are going to choose the option that says Add to Home Screen with the square and plus sign. Once you click on that, this is going to pop up and you are going to hit the blue add in the right corner. And what that will do is it will take you to your home screen and add it as an app onto your device. That way students can just click on that and it'll automatically take them to the website versus having to type it all in. Okay, so that is the last of our PowerPoint. The four options that your child has is to, number one, read the books that you may have at home, use Epic, Arc Bookshelf, or Storyline Online. So while I am reading in a small group with one or more students, your child at home should be working independently on those four options. If you have trouble logging on to any of the applications that we talked about today, Epic, Arc Bookshelf, or Storyline Online, you can call the front office and they can direct a phone call to me so I can help you log in over the phone, or you can also come into school. I am here from 8 in the morning till 3:15, and I can help you throughout that time log into any of those apps, or you can send me a message on Seesaw for any clarification. Thank you for watching and listening to me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Goodbye.